Thanks for coming back for another segment of Michigan Conservative Roundtable. My name's TJ. I'll be going solo in this segment, and I'd like to welcome our subscribers. And I'd like to give a special thanks to Mr. Conrad S. for your kind remarks and comments on my last video. And speaking of my last video, I talked about how Washington, D.C. was militarized and a D.C. only club, and I have a pretty good friend who's retired from the National Guard, and he commented privately to me that that video I did on Washington, D.C., and it was the very last one I did prior to this one, he said it was spot on. He 100% agreed. So if you missed my last video, you might want to check it out, because I got some ex-military guys saying I was spot on that one. Anyways, I want to talk about a new hero that we may have on our side. Mike Lindel, the maker of My Pillow, and he makes other products to the mattress top, the cushiony thing you put on top of your mattress, real soft. And I think he's getting into sheets and towels and that now. But maker of My Pillow, he's got a letter. He received a letter from Dominion saying that he either cease or he will be sued by Dominion for defamation of character. Mike Lindel's response, and I'm going to paraphrase, given the article that I read, his response was, "Bring it." He's not been shy regarding his support of President Trump. He used to go to some of the rallies and speak whenever Trump had rallies near where he'd have his factories or businesses. And he's been very vocal in supporting President Trump, and he's been very vocal about the electoral anomalies that we all know happened. Well, Dominion doesn't like it, and they're telling him to either shut up or be sued. And he's saying, bring it. And it kind of reminds me of something Lin Wood was also doing similarly. Lin Wood received a similar letter, and Lin Wood, he too pretty much said bring it, because there's a legal term, it's called discovery. And it's Lin Wood's belief, oh yeah, you want to go there? Let's bring on discovery and get into it. So what kind of happens when these lawsuits come along is who's going to call whose bluff? Who's going to blink first? And you know what? A whole lot of lawsuits are structured that way, I'll tell you. Okay, well anyways, because of his position, because of Mike Lindel's position regarding the electoral anomalies, his products are no longer being sold at Bed Bath & Beyond, Costco, Kohl's. I hear Amazon, and then there was a few other stores. Mac told me a couple other stores, and I forgot. But basically, there's a lot of businesses that have ceased selling Mike Lindel's products. And I tell you this because perhaps you might consider adjusting your patronization of some of these establishments. I know my wife really loves Bed Bath & Beyond. That's one of her favorite stores. So, I don't know, I guess we'll have to figure this one out. But anyways, we're kind of in a mano a mano situation, if you'd say. That's kind of a Spanish translation of hand-to-hand, as in hand-to-hand combat. So we're going to see who comes out on top here, Mike Lindel or Dominion. And you can throw Lin Wood in with that also. But we're going to see who calls whose bluff here. Mike Lindel met a few times privately with President Trump a week or so before the current occupant's inauguration. Okay, and Mike Lindel claims he's got the goods. So, well, I guess we're going to see. I guess we're going to see who blinks first here. In any event, we probably ought to really support Mike Lindel and his products. I know my wife and I have his pillows, and here's a shameless product review. My wife likes his pillow. I kind of like his pillow for really a different reason. not so much that it retains its shape or anything, but I like his pillow because my head and neck doesn't get as hot and sweaty like it does with some of the other, maybe even cheaper pillows. Whatever material he uses to fill his pillows basically keeps my head cooler. So there's a shameless product review for anyone who's wondering or cares. In any event, these are just my thoughts. I feel we all really need to support Mike Lindel. And, I guess now's the time to keep a cool head, huh? Pardon the pun. That's it. Thanks for watching. I rambled a little bit. Sorry for that. As always, be safe, watch your six, and don't tread on me.